Mike Davis has sent shockwaves across the political landscape with a bold declaration. The time has come to impeach Judge Jeb Boasberg, a figure many conservatives view as the embodiment of Trump-hating judicial activism. To understand why this statement is gaining momentum, we must revisit a series of disturbing events that place Judge Boasberg's judgment under a harsh spotlight. Just over a year ago, tragedy struck at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. A gunman, Matthew Thomas Crooks, came within a fraction of a second and a fraction of an inch of assassinating President Trump. By pure chance and what many would call divine intervention, Trump survived. Still, a rally-goer was killed and others were gravely injured. Months later, another attacker, Ryan Wesley Ruth, attempted to ambush Trump at his own golf course in Doral. Armed, positioned, and prepared, Ruth was stopped only after Secret Service agents spotted him and engaged in a gunfight. These events underscore how real and immediate the threat against President Trump's life continues to be. And yet, in stark contrast to judges like Aileen Cannon, who have shown firm, fair, and principled leadership on the bench, Judge Jeb Boasberg has shown a disturbing record. During the January 6 trials, he had no issue holding non-violent defendants behind bars before trial, sometimes based on nothing more than social media activity. But when it came to disgraced FBI lawyer Kevin Clinesmith, who altered evidence to secure a surveillance warrant against a Trump campaign associate, Boasberg gave probation. He excused it by saying disciplinary authorities would handle punishment, yet Clinesmith kept his law license. That double standard raised eyebrows across the nation. Boasberg's record became even more troubling earlier this year. In March, he illegally interfered with an ongoing federal operation, ordering planes carrying violent foreign gang members, including members of Tren de Aragua and MS-13, back into the United States after they had already departed. The planes risked running out of fuel and lacked the necessary security resources upon return. Fortunately, the flights continued to their destinations, but Boasberg still attempted to hold officials in contempt. His overreach was slapped down by an appellate court, yet he continued musing about punishing Justice Department lawyers, showing his eagerness for confrontation. The most shocking case came just weeks ago. Natalie Rose Jones, a woman from Indiana staying in New York, publicly fantasized about murdering President Trump in gruesome detail. She even confessed to Secret Service agents that she had the means to act. Arrested at a protest near the White House, Jones was deemed dangerous and detained without bail by a magistrate judge. But Boasberg intervened. Instead of recognizing the obvious threat, he released her with an ankle monitor and ordered psychiatric treatment, downplaying the seriousness simply because she did not have a firearm on her at the moment of arrest. History shows that violent individuals often strike without warning, whether armed with guns or other deadly weapons. The Crooks and Ruth cases prove how quickly these plots can unfold. Jones openly declared her violent intent, yet Boasberg minimized the danger. This, critics argue, is not just poor judgment, it's reckless endangerment of a former president's life. Congressman Brandon Gill of Texas has already introduced an article of impeachment against Boasberg after his reckless actions in March. Mike Davis and others now argue it's time to advance that process, adding the Jones case and Boasberg's improper remarks to Chief Justice Roberts as further grounds. The survival of President Trump has repeatedly come down to luck, timing, and the bravery of his security detail. America cannot afford judges whose political biases cloud their duty to protect both justice and national security. The bigger picture is clear. Trump-deranged judges are weaponizing their positions, ignoring the will of the American people, and undermining faith in the justice system. The Constitution provides one remedy for such misconduct: impeachment, and many believe the time to act is now. This is InsightPulse. If you value independent reporting and want to stay updated on the stories the mainstream won't tell you straight, make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. Together, we will continue to shed light on the truth behind the headlines.